welcome back to my anime reviews. Basically, every week I will try to watch an anime and then review it for you guys. Like I've said before, anime like One Piece, Bleach, Fairy Tail, and such will probably not be reviewed because it would take way too much time for me to watch and then rewatch. Not to mention some of them are not even over yet. Let's get to the main point. This week we'll be reviewing the anime that I'm glad to say that it came out exactly the way I wanted it to. Tokyo Ghoul A, square root A, check mark A, anyway. This is a sequel to the first season of Tokyo Ghoul. If you want to see my review on the original Tokyo Ghoul, click over here, I guess. Blah, 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 right there. I don't know what I'm doing. Before I continue, I should mention that this series is also being dubbed. Right now, I think it's done. I don't know yet, but I will only be talking about the subbed because I have finally actually watched all the subbed episodes. So let's get to it. Like usual, I'll only be explaining the most important parts of the anime, like the character, story, setting, relationships, voice acting, animations, music, and the genre, and we always start with the genre here. It's somewhat horror, dark fantasy, action, gory, that's pretty much it. The setting is Japan, but divided by wards, as in, like, different sections of Japan by number. In these wards, there are humans, but there are also ghouls. Ghouls look like humans, but even though they are humans in every shape and size, they can only eat humans. They can drink coffee, but everything else tastes horrible to them like dirt, and it won't digest for them properly. Ghouls have an organ called a kagune that grows from their backs usually, but takes different shapes and can be released and contained on command. The different shapes include wings, whips, spirals, etc. Ghouls are very tutorial and fight for food whenever. Humans are terrified of them, so they created a police force specially made to fight ghouls. They fight in pairs and wield things known as kinke, basically kagune ripped out of the ghouls that they've killed, melted down, and then remade. Now to explain characters, I'll only be explaining 3, no more, no less. First is Ken Kaneki, the boy forced into a world of ghouls even though he was once a human. Now half ghoul, Kaneki has become more quiet, and when he speaks he doesn't say much, but what he says matters. Ever since last season, he became much more accepting of his ghoul self, but he still wants to be human no matter what, so he can go back to the days of being with his best friend and just hanging out just like old times. Second is Hideyoshi Nagachika, Kaneki's best friend and a ghoul investigator. He is a happy-go-lucky guy and is always worried about Kaneki. He isn't stupid, and he can read people just by looking at them. He cares for Kaneki like he's his brother and wants to be with him together as best friends. Ever since Kaneki disappeared, he's been looking for him hardcore. Third is Kotaro Amon, a ghoul investigator who is very driven. He believes that humanity deserves peace once all ghouls are gone, but starts to question that belief once he comes in contact with Kaneki, the only ghoul that let him live. He lives to one day meet Kaneki and have a chat about the beliefs in the world of ghouls. Now for the story, I'm not going to talk about anything in the first season other than last season, Kaneki finally accepted his ghoul self, and instead of going back to Anteku, he joins Aogiri Tree, a group of ghouls who hunt down the investigators. He believes that if he does, then they won't touch his friends at Anteku, and that way they stay protected. I know it's not what happens in the manga, and I know that you probably won't like it, but most of the season is basically the manga. The manga writer was basically on course with the whole anime. It just has subtle changes. Some stuff just doesn't happen because of where Kaneki goes, but it's not that bad, so it ended up being a way he truly wanted it to be. He made sure that when he was helping out that they did it the way he wanted it to, even though it went in a different direction. Now for the animations. They were brilliant. In no way could they have been better in my opinion. Now for the voice acting. These voices were so amazing. They were so well done, and at times some of the lines were just perfect. Some of these lines I just will never forget. Now for the music. Opening and ending weren't that great, but background music fucking made it great. Now for the rating part of these reviews. As a rating, I will split it up into 5 different categories: the voice acting, animation, story, characters, and overall enjoyability. And always start with voice acting, 20 out of 20. I will never forget some of these lines that came out of these amazing voice actors. Such amazing voices. Animations, 20 out of 20. They were brilliant. I can't say more than that. Brilliant. The gore, the action, the fights, everything was really well done, and I'm way more surprised than I should be. Story, 20 out of 20. So well done. If you read the manga, you know that there are 2 Tokyo Ghoul mangas now. The Tokyo Ghoul, which is now over, and Tokyo Ghoul Re. This story is way better than what the original Tokyo Ghoul did, and it was amazing, mind-blowing, suspenseful, tear-jerking, just perfect. Characters 20 out of 20. Each character in this anime had a reason to be there. They all influenced each other, which made things better. Kaneki and Hide, Kaneki and Amon, all these connections affected the story and the characters in it. They all had their own problems that they wanted to solve. Kaneki wanted to be human to be with Hide. Hide wanted to be with Kaneki and bring him home. And Amon wanted to bring peace while understanding ghouls. Each one had a drive that couldn't be stopped, and they all had their own way of getting it done. Enjoyability 20 out of 20. In my heart, this anime will always be a memory of an anime that I doubted so much at first, but could not hate at all after it was finished. The ending of the anime is exactly what I wanted, and I hope they do not create a new season or a series because it would just be a disgrace to this amazing season. And I know I can see them making another one because of Tokyo Ghoul A, because of what they did at the end of the original Tokyo Ghoul manga, but please don't do it. This was so well done. Now, before we continue, whenever it's a sequel kind of anime or second season type of anime, we always wonder if it was a good enough sequel. Yes, it was. So much better than the original season. But together, they make an amazing series. Overall score, 100 out of 100, 100%. This anime was perfectly done in my eyes. You cannot trump this. What I mean, though, is that they could not probably make a better Tokyo Ghoul anime. I'm not saying other animes are 100% worse or better. I'm just saying in my eyes, this anime was 100%. It was so well done, and I can't see them redoing it in a better way. A perfect grade for this anime. I hope you enjoyed the video. I know it was kind of a shorter review than usual, but I don't know why it just ended up being that way, because all my feelings were just expressed in a fast way. In the description, there should be a link to watch it free on Funimation and Crunchyroll. Thank you guys for watching. Scott Pilgrim, maybe out. See you guys next time.